Fireside, the best grilling shop in town. Fireside, I think I'm gonna go on down.
Hey guys, this is Chris with Fireside Outdoor Kitchens, and for quite a while here at Fireside we have carried Kinloch Plantation's pecan oil, and this has been a product that's been a favorite of ours for grilling, especially because of pecan oil's uniquely high smoke point. It's got a great, lightly sweet, lightly nutty flavor, but it's great on the grill, and we have recently brought in its sibling, Kinloch Plantation Balsamic Vinegar. I've tried this just a couple times and have really enjoyed it, and we have a little bit of a recipe we're going to do for you today. This is essentially balsamic glazed peaches with blue cheese, and one of the things that Kinloch does that's so nice is they include a whole stack of these recipe cards and walk you through just exactly what to do with their products that's going to give you guaranteed great results. So if you need some inspiration, flip through the deck of these, and we just pulled one out. Looked great, but we couldn't help adding some bacon to it. It just happens here at Fireside, things just end up with bacon in them. So we're going to add some bacon to these balsamic glazed peaches with blue cheese. And give us just a second, we're going to go outside of the grill and we're going to start putting this together. Hope you stay with us. Hey guys, we're outside. I've got a Tech infrared grill fired up, and we're going to start getting the balsamic glaze set and ready to go. So I've got a saucepan here. This is a Vol titanium Nowo. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's a piece of German cookware that we really like here at Fireside. It's tremendously non-stick. It has a very durable coating on it. But probably our favorite part about it is this feature right here. It's got a removable handle. So you can take this, put it on your grill, and then stick that in your pocket, and you've got essentially a built-in pot holder. Come back up, when you're ready, grab it, and you've got a nice cool handle to take your pots off with. So we're gonna follow our recipe here and put about 3/4 of a cup of Kinloch Plantation Balsamic Vinegar in here. And the idea is that we're going to reduce this by half, creating more or less a syrup. Now, this is already a relatively thick balsamic, so that's going to create a real nice thick glaze by the time we're done. I've got a couple tablespoons of sugar, add that in, and a couple teaspoons of black pepper. Give it a little stir. And we're going to bring this up to a simmer. And once it comes up to a simmer, we're going to keep a close eye on it, paying close attention to the bubbles. When you're reducing balsamics, vinegars, it's really important to pay attention to the bubbles. They tell you a lot about how much it's reduced and how it's going to be once it cools down, because it will appear to be less viscous than when it cools. It will end up being more viscous, but if you pay attention to those bubbles, you'll get a bit of an insight into how it's actually going to be once it cools. So we'll show you that in a few minutes. We're going to let this come up to a simmer and come back in just a minute. Okay, we've got this balsamic vinegar at a nice gentle simmer, and we're going to let it sit here for a few minutes while it reduces. You can see those bubbles there, really nice small bubbles. That's really how you want it to look. They'll get smaller and smaller as the balsamic reduces. You can also take a look at the line on the pot, and that lets you know about how far you've gotten down. But while that continues and reduces by half, we're going to come over here and get these peaches ready to go on the grill. I'm going to use some of the Kinloch Plantation pecan oil to give a little non-stick properties to these peaches. Stick them on the grill, cut side down. Leave them just like that for a few minutes. You want to really let it go and get some nice dark grill marks on there. So you're probably going to do about 80% of the cooking time on the cut side down, getting some nice caramelization on that flesh side. And then once our balsamic vinegar is finished reducing, we're going to flip over the peaches and brush them with a little bit of that oil, and it's going to be great. Stay tuned for the next step. Yeah, it's getting close. If you can see, those bubbles are getting smaller and smaller. We started this cook off on high heat to bring that up to a boil, and then reduce the heat to get it down to a proper simmer. Probably about medium or so, but don't bring it down too much. You also want enough heat on there to get a nice grill mark on those peaches. But right now we're on a little bit of an incline here, so I've got the benefit of having the grill a little bit hotter in the back and a little cooler in the front where it's on this incline here. So I'm taking advantage of that and keeping my balsamic vinegar at a slightly lower heat than my peaches are. It's continuing along nicely, but I think we're going to take the opportunity now to flip these peaches, see what they look like on that cut side, and drizzle a little bit of this balsamic on there. Let's take a look here. That's nice. We're starting to coat a spoon. It means it's getting nice and thick. And again, remember, this is going to be a lot thicker when it cools than it is right now hot. So let's take a look at these peaches. So try as you may, peaches still tend to stick a bit. So don't let that bother you. Use a nice spatula to get under them. This one here is probably what I'm going for. I like the grill marks on some of the other ones, but probably could have gone a little bit longer here, but we'll work with what we have. Take out my nice cool pot handle here. All right, we're gonna let this go for just a few more minutes. All right, we're here. We've got our balsamic syrup that has come off. It's reduced quite a bit. You can see it's coating the bottom of the pan. It's thickened up a little bit. It's been cooling for about 5 or 10 minutes or so. That'll get thicker and thicker as it cools down, but we're gonna go ahead because I'm hungry and get this on the peaches. Peaches are off the grill. They've had one application of glaze, and they're just waiting for some more loving on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, why bother with the spoon? Let's just go heavy-handed here because this stuff is so delicious. I tasted this syrup a few minutes ago, and the black pepper in there really brought out a little bit of heat. So I think we're gonna have some nice flavors playing together with the heat and the sweet of the peaches, and then the fat of the cheese and the bacon and the acid of the vinegar. I think it's going to work really well. Let's get some blue cheese on there. I don't know about you, but I put blue cheese on just about anything. And then, of course, bacon. I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty good. And of course, there's only one way to find out. So we're gonna go cut into this and enjoy it. If you're downtown in Augusta on Broad Street, about 12:30, stop on by. We'll save you some. Thanks for checking in. Come see us at Fireside.
Fireside, the best grilling shop in town.